Hello everyone and welcome back to CookieRunOvenBreak with Alzoy Galcone. And yeah, we are finally back at the Fragrant Lotus Paradise. It has been such a long time since I played on this map, and it has been so long that I forgot the last time I actually put any kind of Fragrant Lotus Paradise content on this channel. Then I take a look and it turns out that the last time was exactly almost a year ago. And yeah, such a long time indeed. And the reason why I'm creating this video is someone actually requested a video on a run at the side episode, and it just so happened to be on the Fragrant Lotus Paradise. And I was requested by this user. I have no idea how in the world I say this particular person's name. So for the rest of this video, I'm just going to call him Dave. Now Dave here wanted to do a kind of like a cook breakout mode but with a team kind of run. So he wanted to know what is my favorite cookies in this game. So yeah, no problem at all. And since in the Fragrant Lotus Paradise breakout map we have 15 cookies to choose from, so yeah, we have plenty of options considering the fact that by the time you watch this video, CookieRunOvenBreak has like 179 cookies that we can choose, so yeah, plenty of options. Well, first up is Crowberry cookie. Why I'm picking her up? Well, if you watch this channel, you'll notice that I feature this cookie much more times than any other cookie in the game. Yes, I'm still using the epic costume because the super epic costume at the time when I played this particular breakout run, I am still not be able to purchase the super epic costume. But yeah, I also then realized that one of the videos that I created in this particular breakout run, the season 6 final run on this particular map, I was using Crowberry cookie also. Right, next up, coffee candy cookie. This was the very first cookie that was introduced in January of 2023. And the reason why I'm picking this cookie up is because it reminds me of my girlfriend. Or at least the part where she is at work basically. And her job is basically the same kind of task just like coffee candy does. And that is the reason why I choose her as the second cookie to run on this particular video. Oh, by the way, there is no strategy involved in this particular run. It's all just run with my favorite cookie in the entire CookieRunOvenBreak. Sure, there are some cookies that I like, but sadly did not make it into this video, simply because, yeah, I like their design, but the problem is they are not very good when it comes to the ability in this particular current version of CookieRunOvenBreak. For example, pistachio cookie, although I really like her, but yeah, she's not very good to run. And yeah, speaking of pistachio cookie, she's like one of those cookies that got forgotten in this game. And yeah, sure, she's rare, but even she didn't have a magic candy, let alone her trial. And the last time she received a costume was way back in, wow, I think it was like early 2020, 2021. At least like at the time where Chess Choco cookie and Earl Grey cookie was introduced into the game, and even then I didn't play the game, at least not in that time frame. And also disclaimer, because this video was taken on December 2023, there is no strawberry cream cookie and as well as the astronaut cookie. So at the time there was only stolen cookie that was introduced into the game. And the latest cookie as well. And now back to the run where I scored 411 points with coffee candy cookie. But then again, the score itself doesn't really matter. It's all about running with my favorite cookies. But yeah, coffee candy's turn is done. Now let's move on into the next cookie, which is butter pretzel cookie. Yeah, this is the cookie that got me back into the game. And when I saw her for the very first time in the character trailer just before going into the main menu of the game, yeah, she's so cute. Like, she's an artist. I can relate to this character, and her character actually defines me as one of those people who like butter pretzel cookie. And in addition, after so long, finally Butter Pretzel Cookie has the epic costume. I forgot the name of the costume, but it's the costume that you see right now. And what's funny is that the costume itself references the Starry Night. And yeah, that puts an extra point in the epic costume for me. And I really do hope that Butter Pretzel Cookie got a super epic costume at some point in the future. And I really do hope that the theming will be like old cartoons where, you know, kind of like Mickey Mouse in the old version where Mickey Mouse has these white gloves simply because there's like the technology on animation at the time. But I really do hope that one day Butter Pretzel finally got a super epic costume and it will be utterly gorgeous. I will definitely pull for her. And yeah, that's pretty much it that I could say about Butter Pretzel Cookie. And if you like this kind of content, then be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss out anything that I put on this channel. Everything is free, you don't need to pay, and by subscribing you make this channel grow and flourish even more, which makes me happy so I can create more content for you to watch. Now we are entering this house for a secret bonus time. Well, not exactly secret because there is a big green arrow that points down to this very place. And as I go through this and I realize that the layout is exactly the same as I did many years ago. So yeah, I pick up this coin, more jellies to collect, and wait a minute. The Devsisters really changed. It used to have a big potion and now instead we only got a small potion. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad change in terms of experience. Can we put that big potion back on that particular bonus time room, Devsisters? Thank you. Anyway, we got Leap Grass, which is a bonus that's actually better than the Swollen one, because the Swollen one allows us to collect rainbow berry jellies a lot more, which grant us even more points. And as we are heading towards the finale of stage 3, I really do hope that Devsisters didn't change the big potion right at the end into the small potion, because if that is the case, then Butter Pretzel Cookie will have not a lot of health as we go through stage 4. So yeah, let's just see the change. Will they change the big potion into small potion? Let's see. We got okay. Oh, 1.5 times. This is actually pretty normal. Oh no, okay, that's actually just like as before. It's the oh my god, yeah, they really do change the big potion into 2 small potions. Oh my god. I mean, not that it matters. I mean, Butter Pretzel Cookie is not going to make it all the way until the very end of stage 4, but it's just one of those frustration change that doesn't need to happen. Anyway, final skill, because Butter Pretzel Cookie did not have a lot of health left. So yeah, let's just get all of these paintings and she does the painting, and I think that will be it. And let's now move on into cookie number 4. You know what? I just realized something. I just realized the memory of like trying to solve the case of Butter Pretzel Cookie way back. Now, the 4th cookie, Sorbet Shark cookie. This is the very first cookie that I managed to max out because there was an event called the Max Out Cookie event. So Devsisters will choose one random cookie and they will give the supplements to get it all the way into the maximum level, and which is the level 15, and also the pet. And when I played this game for the very first time, this was in season 6, and I have like barely have any resources, so I literally spent most of my resources trying to make this cookie and the pet have the exact level, which is the maximum level. And yeah, that really helps me in terms of trophy race. Now you might think that Sorbet Shark cookie got a buff because of that event, but the truth could not be further because Devsisters actually nerfed Sorbet Shark cookie, and they nerfed the cookie's health and as well the cookie speed. So when season 6 and season 7 starts, Sorbet Shark cookie was the slowest cookie and also the cookie with the least amount of health. If I remember correctly, Sorbet Shark cookie only has 265 health, which is the lowest out of all epic cookies. Usually epic cookies are around 299 all the way to 310. But despite all of that, I actually like this cookie, especially the costume that I put in this particular cookie, which is the pirate one. Devsisters actually released another costume, a rare costume as well, at the start of season 8. But I prefer this one though because it's much more exact on like what Sorbet Shark cookie actually did in the entire game's lore. Anyway, that's Sorbet Shark cookies turn done. 4 cookies down, and there's still 11 left. And next up is a cookie that I don't think I've ever showed this cookie for a very long time, and that is Timekeeper cookie. Fun fact, the very first cookie that I ever show on this channel in regards to CookieRunOvenBreak content is Timekeeper cookie. That was on 1st of July 2021 if I'm not mistaken. Well, such a long time since I played this game. So the reason why I like Timekeeper cookie, it is actually quite simple because I love her design, and the legendary costume makes it even better. But even the standard version, the standard costume is already great enough. And then Devsisters decided to a Valentine costume because she came second in the Cookie of the Year. I think it was last year in 2022, and yeah, it was a massive. Oh, how can I put this? Well, the reason why Blue Lily actually won, get first place, is because we in the community like hate Timekeeper cookie, simply because she already has like costume, and then she will have yet another costume at the time when there are other cookies who haven't got a costume. So yeah, not a lot of people are happy with that decision, but yeah, Timekeeper got second and still got a costume anyways. But then again, I think like Devsisters really pitied the people who actually choose Timekeeper. I mean, I could understand why, but now we cannot let yet another legendary cookie happen to win again, and that is before, you know, Sugar Swan come in and then take another win for the legendary cookies. And it is at the point where people just wanted to make legendary cookies not choosable in the Cookie of the Year, and I don't think that's a really fair option. So most likely that if we put legendary cookies yet again in the Cookie of the Year event, and they're gonna win. But I think what is the best solution is to literally separate each other class, so there will be a Valentine costume for the common cookie, for the rare cookie, for the epic cookie, and well, as the legendary. And that way there are like more fairer competition, rather than the system that we have right now, which is absolutely broken. Because 8 out of 10 people will definitely choose legendaries again to win. And yeah, by just separating the classes will make things will be much fairer compared to just completely removing the option to choose legendary cookies. Now you might have noticed that I skipped like most of this stage by using the cannon right there, and I tried this stage a couple of times simply because I want to get the best possible results. And the best way to get the optimal result is to literally get through this stage as fast as possible, so I can use lemon cookie in the next stage, which is this one, which has a lot of destruction base points. And I will talk to you about the reason why I'm choosing lemon cookie once we actually got into the lemon cookie turn to run, basically. Oh yeah, last but not least, the reason why I like Timekeeper cookie is because of her theme. So if you watch the introduction trailer to her and then the trial theme, I love it so much. And seeing, you know, you heard it for the very first time, and it was absolutely glorious. So yeah, Timekeeper cookies done, and so let's go to lemon. So yeah, the reason why I like lemon cookie. So in the current Champions League, this is the lemon season, and within the next, I don't know, 2 months, 3 months, he will get a super epic costume and a massive buff. And I like Lemon Cookie in this moment is basically because of his ability, and together the fact the combination is not with his pet but with Orange Cookie's pet is basically one of the best to run at the moment. Simply because, like, look at that, look at the amount of speed that we gather in this run. Oh my god. You will see just how far we actually get. But you know what is another cookie that when I make this video I was really tempted to set it up, and the simple answer it is Ninja Cookie. Simply because Ninja Cookie back when this particular map as the main episode of season 6, Ninja Cookie was basically the main go-to cookie because of the immense points that you can get. But the problem is it requires a lot of skills basically. So yeah, last but not least before I end this narration, at least for now, is that I hope the design on super epic costumes on Lemon Cookie will be absolutely fantastic. So yeah, I really do wish that Devsisters pulled this one off quite well actually. So yeah, Roguefort cookie, one of my favorites as well as many people's favorite cookies. And this skin, the Pursuit of Lost Time, is actually one of my personal favorites in terms of super epic costumes. And I'm glad that Roguefort cookie has this costume, and yeah, it looks good on him. And this is the reason why in the community some people actually ship him with Timekeeper cookie, because there's an interaction in the cookies of the year 2020 where Timekeeper cookie actually mentioned that she discovered some relatives related to Roguefort cookies, and that basically that's the reason why people ship it, as well as the fact that this costume made Roguefort cookie appears in sort of steampunk theme kind of update, I guess, and like TBD updates also related to steampunk as well. So yeah, that's the reason why some people actually ship Roguefort cookie with like Timekeeper cookie. And also the reason why I like Roguefort cookie, especially in this costume, is because this is one of those plans that I will do some point. I'm going to cosplay as him, but so far this is one of those dreams that I haven't managed to accomplish yet. Or the very least actually cosplaying him, but only with the default outfit, because this particular costume is actually quite expensive to make. And there will be another character that I would love to cosplay as, but you are going to see it in just a bit. And last but not least, this cookie hides a secret, although if I want to show the secret itself, I have to stop the video right here and right now just to show you the video where I'm going to tell you what is the secret. So yeah, that's pretty much Roguefort cookie. And coming right up is a cookie that I like because this particular cookie has the exact same expression like me in real life. And that cookie is Tiramisu cookie. Not expecting this one, are you? So yeah, Tiramisu cookie. When this cookie was released on Christmas update, I think it was in 2021. This cookie, I like this cookie the very moment I saw this, because it's basically for the same reason that I explained just a few seconds ago. But then in the previous Christmas update, this cookie got a costume and it made him look even cuter than before. He's so cute and I like him even more. But it looks like the skill itself didn't got changed. Only like the costume of himself actually got changed. So I really do hope that in the next Christmas update, this cookie will have its finally a super epic costume, and possibly like a Grand Champions League season to himself basically. So yeah, that is all the reason why I like Tiramisu cookie. So I'm just going to be staying silent for the rest of this video. Well, at least for now. I do wish that I actually get that small portion, but unfortunately I just didn't have the chance simply because Tiramisu cookie had to run out way faster than I think. So now, Abyss Monarch cookie, the second legendary in this episode of Breakout mode, and I really do wish that I could cosplay this character, especially with this costume, the high region of Sugar Tiara, because, well, let's just say, even for my standard, he's really handsome. But then again, there is one bit of this cookie that I don't like, and it's not because of the cookie itself. It's because Devsisters for the very first time decided to introduce a legendary magic candy alongside this cookie's release, making it the very first legendary cookie in the game to receive that kind of treatment. And even if this cookie was released like 6 months ago into the game, I'm still questioning Devsisters how in the world are they going to buff this cookie, especially cookies like this cookie, Sugar Swan, and then this currently Xylitol Nova cookie. Because unlike it used to be that the legendary cookies and this magic candy are like separate things entirely. For example, like Timekeeper took 15 months to get her magic candy, and even some of the legendary cookies, even to this day, like for example Pitaya or Ananas, both of them didn't got magic candy, and both of them got released like 4 or 5 years ago. And let's not mentioning the fact that Pitaya Dragon Cookie is already in CookieRun Kingdom. Sure, like it has no magic candy like in CookieRun Kingdom, but then again, I don't know why they decided to do this. But then again, they never give us a chance in terms of like introducing what kind of cookie that are going to make and what kind of update they're going to do until like 2 days before the actual update goes live into the game. So yeah. Now we have 6 more cookies left to use in this particular run. So the current Abyss Monarch cookies turn is done. So let's see what we can do. Oh, by the way, I should explain one more time that the score doesn't really matter at this point. So don't take it as like a must-have strategy, because even this result I didn't do very well. I think I ended up somewhere around in the top 25% or something like that. Whereas I usually, in this particular map, I did quite well. I think this is one of those side episodes where I did quite well. I think I usually ended up somewhere around top 5 to 10%. So yeah, this video is just for a relaxing run basically. So next up is Sea Fairy Cookie. And fun fact, she is one of the very first legendary to be released in this game, and I really love this skin, the Dead Trident of the Abyss. So this skin is like one of the my personal favorite in terms of like design, because it is so cool. And yeah, I generally like water type cookies, so sort of like Sorbet Shark cookie or Abyss Monarch, and sort of I have a soft spot in terms of like sugar Jara cookies, kind of like electric eel, mocha ray. Even though both of them, I don't think that they will make an appearance in this video, but yeah, I do like them both, and generally like sugar Jara and Wonder Crab cookies. While we are here on this particular stage, why not talk about it? I think this is the very first time in this video that I talk about the stage itself. So this stage, I remember mostly about the very fact that when I compete in the Grand Champions League for the very first time, that was like quite a long time ago. That was the particular update where Candlelight and Crowberry cookie was introduced. So this stage right here has a lot of berry jellies, and because the way that the stage is set up, I don't think that there is going to be a cookie that performs better than Lollipop cookie in this particular stage. But yeah, it's time for me to move on into the next cookie, so I'll see you right there. So next up, Lollipop cookie, and the simple reason why I like this cookie is like her ability. In a stage where there is a lot of berry jellies to collect, she's absolutely overpowered. I will say to the point where, if set up correctly, she could beat any legendaries basically. Assuming that the stage is full of berry jellies to be collected, of course. And with the introduction of her super epic costume, I will say that particular super epic costume is like one of the top 5 cutest costume in the entire game. At least in my opinion. And you know what is even more unbelievable? The very fact that Magma Bird is actually viable in this particular combination. Come to think of it, this is a legendary pet that was introduced into the game, well, I don't know, like a long time ago, but you know, this thing is still a meta thing. I could never imagine that, let alone cookies, legendary cookies even. Even legendary cookies that got buffed at some point is going to be like obsolete, and like the power creep in this particular game is absolutely brutal. Anyway, that is it for me, at least the narration part for now. So I will see you in the next cookie that I'm going to use in this particular breakout run. So yeah, Blue Lily cookie. You might not expect this, but the reason why I'm choosing this cookie is simply because my girlfriend wanted to cosplay this cookie the most out of all cookies in CookieRun. And not the skin, basically, not the Valentine skin that I have right here. It's the basic version, the default outfit that she really do wanted to cosplay as. And I think the very second option is Starfruit cookie, but in this video you will not see a Starfruit cookie, unfortunately. And I don't think that Blue Lily cookie has received a buff since the time where she gets this Valentine outfit. I could be wrong, so comment in the comment section down below. And the reason why she decided to choose Blue Lily cookie as a cosplay material compared to Starfruit cookie is actually pretty simple. Starfruit cookie's hair is actually pretty complicated to make, at least in terms of her budget basically. And she also prefers the fact that Blue Lily cookie is barefooted also. Anyway, that's the reason why I like Blue Lily cookie. And for me personally, the reason why I like Blue Lily cookie is because of her basically no nonsense personality in the story. And I really do hope that Blue Lily cookie at some point makes into the CookieRun kingdom, because she's definitely deserve that spot. So yeah, I'll be silent for the rest of the video for now, and let's just watch Blue Lily cookies run. It is quite an unexpected choice, isn't it? Yeah, I do like snake food cookie. I do like this particular cookie's goofy looks. Like it's a smirk face. Let's just get that out of the way. But the way it's like the smirk face, I love it. Like it's so like unbelievably cartoonishly villain, and and this costume as well is actually one of the prettiest epic costumes in the entire game, and at least in my opinion. But actually I couldn't imagine what this particular cookie's super epic costume is going to look like. So if you have any idea of that, then please comment in the comment section down below. And this cookie is also the very first cookie that was released in Season 7, and at some point this cookie was almost achieving the Cookie of the Year as well. And yeah, this particular cookie almost got a super epic costume in the terms of like a Valentine outfit, but I couldn't imagine what that would look like. Even though I'm actually one of those people who actually voted for this cookie to get the Cookie of the Year award. Anyway, I'll see you at the next cookie. So from the very first cookie to be released in Season 7 all the way to the last cookie to be ever released in Season 7, this is Shine Muscat cookie. And the simple answer why I like this cookie is the fact that this is one of those cookies that has a lot of potential to be expanded upon. I mean, she's an actress in the lore of the game. Although what would be her role in the entire main storyline with the dragons or in the space. I still have no idea about that one, so you have any idea where she will be fitting on that particular part? So let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your suggestions. And I would also love your suggestion on the super epic costume for my Shine Muscat cookie. And before we end the run with Hydrangea cookie, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you managed to get so far until this part of the video, you know what's funny about the guitar that belongs to the Lotus Dragon cookie? Is the fact that we can actually see Lotus Dragon cookie's hands, but not like the entire body, so I have no idea what is going on, and I'm surprised that this isn't a bug or something like that. I think like the reason why is that the case is because I think Devsisters tried to convey just how big Lotus Dragon actually is by only drawing the cookie's hand, I guess. I would also love to hear your suggestion about that one, because it's something that make me puzzled all the way to this very day, and this map was released way back like 2-3 years ago. So yeah, coming right up is the final cookie of the run. It will be Hydrangea cookie, and while we watch as Shine Muscat cookie's health is about to run out, I'm going to ask a question. What is your favorite cookies in the entire CookieRun universe? It can be either in OvenBreak or in Kingdom, or in some case if you like energy drink cookie, then you definitely know CookieRun Cookie Wars, or you might actually be one of those people who played CookieRun Cookie Wars, although it is such a shame how the game actually went. Right, the final cookie, Hydrangea cookie, and I have to admit, I have no idea how much the fans actually love her design, even if like the default costume, many people love it, and then when she got a super epic costume, it was like people like it even more. And in addition, the Champions League costume, which is the one I got right here, yeah, a lot of people like this cookie. I will say that this cookie definitely belongs into the top 10 most favorite cookie in the entire CookieRun franchise. And if this cookie comes to CookieRun Kingdom, I'm pretty sure that a lot of people in CookieRun Kingdom loves this cookie as well. So the next project in the CookieRunOvenBreak video, it is going to be the random breakout challenge. And what's the name of it? I actually have no idea. It is something that I don't remember on top of my head. But definitely I'll be covering that particular random breakout challenge. And speaking of the next videos, it is going to be outside of CookieRunOvenBreak, by the way. The interrogation between Mess, Serpent and Ruleika in Path to Nowhere. And also I'm going to tease a bit about the game that I played that I haven't launched it yet, so I will definitely launch it in this month. It is going to be Motorsport Manager, and yeah, it's the mobile version, not the PC version, because I actually have a lot of problem containing all the videos that I've made before. So I mean, the PC that I have only have like half of terabyte instead of like 1. So yeah, every time I finish up a video, then I have to put it on my hard disk to prevent my computer for having like too much videos. So yeah, it's actually something that a lot of YouTubers, as far as I know of, has this massive problem. Anyway, that's it for me. I'm Alsroy Galcon, signing it off, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, by the way, where will I be in this particular random breakout map? Oh, I got 7.3 billion points, so that puts me in the top 22.3%. So yeah, my prediction was like top 25%. So yeah, I'm still correct after all.